Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Disney Night, Clapperboard, get ready for another spooky fun adventure. And hey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a single scare. Narrator. On the edge of Maple Street stood a house that no one talked about. It was old, forgotten, and covered in thick vines and spiderwebs. The windows were always dark, and no one ever saw anyone go in or come out. Narrator. Everyone in town called it the house that hums. And no one dared to go near it. Emma. I heard it hum at night. My brother says it's haunted by a music teacher who disappeared. Leo. Please. That's just an old story. Probably the wind blowing through the pipes. Max. Then why is it always cold around that house, even in summer? Narrator. Emma, Leo, and Max were the kind of friends who loved a mystery. One afternoon, as Halloween neared, they decided to find out the truth. Emma. Let's go inside. Leo. Are you serious? Max. Can't we just read about it instead? Emma. Come on. We'll be in and out. We'll prove there's nothing weird. It's just a house. Narrator. They waited until sunset. The sky turned purple, and the shadows stretched long and thin. As they approached the gate, it slowly creaked open, like it had been waiting for them. Max. Okay, that's a sign. A creaky sign that we should leave. Leo. Too late now. Come on. Narrator. The door wasn't locked. It opened with a long, groaning creak. Inside, the air smelled like dust and old books. A dim, eerie humming came from somewhere deep inside the house. Emma. Do you hear that? Leo. Yep. That's definitely not the wind. Max. It's the ghost music teacher. I'm telling you. Narrator. They followed the sound through a long hallway with crooked picture frames and wallpaper peeling off like old skin. Every step they took made the floor creak beneath their feet. Narrator. Then, the music stopped. Emma. Where did it go? Leo. Shish, listen. Narrator. Footsteps. From upstairs. Max. I knew it. This was a bad idea. A really bad idea. Emma. Let's go. Quietly. Narrator. They climbed the staircase slowly. With each step, the wood moaned like it didn't want them there. At the top, there was a door. And from behind it came a soft plink, plonk, like piano keys. Leo. That's it. That's the sound. Emma. It's coming from in there. Max. I vote we don't open that door. Narrator. Emma reached for the handle and turned it. Narrator. Inside, the room was filled with dust-covered instruments, violins, flutes, a cello, and an old grand piano. Its keys moved by themselves. Max. It's playing. It's really playing by itself. Leo. There's no one here. Narrator. Suddenly, the piano stopped. A portrait above it shook on the wall and fell to the ground with a crash. Emma. What was that? Narrator. Behind the frame, hidden in the wall, was a small door. Tiny. Just big enough for a cat, or a very small person. Leo. Should we open it? Max. Nope. Definitely not. Emma. Let's look. Narrator. Inside the tiny space was a nest of old blankets, and a gray cat with wide yellow eyes. Max. It's a cat. Emma. It's a cat. Narrator. The cat leapt from the cubby and rubbed against Emma's leg. Leo. So the music, the footsteps, the humming. Emma. Was just this clever cat. Narrator. The kids looked around again. They noticed the open window above the piano, swaying slightly in the breeze. Leo. The wind must have hit the strings, like playing a harp. Max. And the piano. Maybe the cat stepped on the keys. Emma. Mystery solved. Narrator. They named the cat Melody. And from that day on, the three friends visited the house every weekend, bringing snacks and toys. Narrator. It turned out the house that hummed wasn't haunted at all. It was just home to one very musical cat, and a whole lot of spooky stories. Leo. We should tell everyone the truth. Max. Or, we don't, and we keep the coolest secret in town. Emma. Deal. Narrator. And on every Halloween night from then on, if you walked past the house on Maple Street, you might still hear the faint sound of piano music floating through the air. Just don't be scared. It's only Melody, practicing her scales.